Hi guys, I'm TheExplodingCider, welcome back, and today we're going to go over all the new units. So first we're going to go over Erica and Comfey. So they're a support, they're a fairy type, obviously, weak to steel, 5-star, seasonal gacha, which means they're only around for this year, and probably won't come back till next November. So let's take a look at their stats. 615 HP, 288 attack, irrelevant, well, not really, but kinda. 267 defense, 288 special attack, 228 special defense, 260 speed. Okay. Now it's hard for me to explain to put these stats into context. Like when I'm thinking about it by myself, it's easier for me to comprehend, but explaining it for me is difficult. I don't want So we're gonna move on to the sync move. So Marion Bright Dazzling Gleam. So no additional effect, standard. 1 gauge Vine Whip is good. That's good because Erica's a support. Chances are you're gonna be just wanting to spam something quickly, but um well, okay, hold on. It's good, but you have other options too. So hold on. So you have X regen all similar to Glacia's, except Erica's X regen does not boost special attack, whereas Glacia's does. Move 3 Draining Kiss. Now this is what I would be using most of the time, just because it's like Parabolic Charge, but not. You know what I'm saying? We'll get to it when we get to the grid. So a 2 gauge move that restores HP based on damage dealt. Okay, standard. Move 4 layup. Haha, Erica has mad ups. Anyway, so it restores a bit of the HP for all allied sync pairs, returns lowered stats to normal, and raises the defense. Only one use. I think the healing part is definitely what you're going for. I don't know how many times you're going to be hoping for the lowered stats back to normal part, but yeah. So let's go over the passives. So Healing Hand 2, similar to Cheryl and Misty, 30% chance to heal stats conditions. It's okay. It's not consistent enough for me. Stamina Reserve 6. Once per battle, charges the move gauge by 6 when in a pinch. Okay. And Quick Here, obviously really good. So, overall, its kit is gonna, like, it depends on what you want. You can either run this similar to Heliolisk, in where you just spam Draining Kiss, or you can spam Vine Whip for just pure support. So, I'll catch you guys in a second. I'm gonna go and get the sync grid, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So here's the sync grid for Comfy. Is it 3 out of 5? Okay, we're 3 out of 5. Okay, so first impressions for me would be, I don't know. So I would generally pick up X Regeneral. What else? Draining Kiss, I guess? Get the defense. Layup. So, can I do this? I can. So I can, oops, sorry. I can do like this. We can't, oh, it's 20, right? Ooh, snap. So, okay, so here is, I guess, where I would maybe draw the line. So, safety tether, that does require Comfey to sync, but Comfey's a support, and the support sync moves are good. So this could be good. It's basically safety net, but only for Comfey. Or I guess I can go tighten up. Has a good chance to raise special defense when users attack, which is good, I guess, but I don't know, like, special defense. I guess that's good since there aren't many units that can boost special defense. What's impatient? I guess this is good too. I guess, but I think it costs too much to actually get. So I don't think so. So tighten up's good. You have another healing hand here, so you really have like healing hand 4, but not really. So which is really good. Yeah, I guess. I guess I would run. I don't know. Safety tether is really good. So I think if you drop, okay, so if you drop the Draining Kiss, move gauge refresh, you get, let's get rid of the special attack. You're able to get both the safety tether and tighten up. I don't know how good this will be. You could, no, you can't. Like, I don't know. I don't know which will be better. So, like, because we know for Blastoise that safety net's really good. Like, safety net is really good, but safety net is only for Comfey. Personally, I would honestly, honestly just run this and Ooh, you don't really have many options here, do you? So from here, there aren't many options left. Um, yeah, you really don't have many options. I guess you can go something like this, and that's it, really? Okay, then I guess you can just do something like this. Um, I guess this is like the standard, like this is what I would do, I guess. I guess other options are, I think you always pick this up. I guess this is also an option to do something like this, I guess. I mean, you don't really need that. If you just want this thing as like pure, pure support. Why is it not letting me? I hate when this happens. When it's, can I click on it? Hello? Click. Okay. You can do this as like pure support, which is still really, really good. I think this will be the quote unquote standard. Um, I think that's really it. You can go like a full draining kiss set, or perhaps you can go like I hate. Oh my god. Draining kiss is physical, right? No, draining kiss is special. I think draining kiss is still special, right? Um, you can do like something like this, I guess. You can do that. Yeah, I guess we can do something like this. 8. And then I guess you can do something like this. So this can be like your full-on mono draining kiss set. I think I do really like this though. Special attack. I do scrap special attack again. I think this is really good. You get move gauge refresh 3 because these are all move gauge refresh 1s. However, I do like the Helio-esque set of this, and then still being able to have some defense. So I think this will be the set I would run personally. Something like this. And yeah, I think this is my Erica and Comfey first impressions. So yeah. What else do I think about her grid? I think Mad Strength, I think is irrelevant unless you really want to do damage with the Vine Whip, then go for it. HP Advantage 5 is really good if you're going for like the damage grid, which I guess she can do, I guess. Um, like you can do something like this, I guess. Special attack there. So you can do something like this, which isn't bad. You get the 50% boost, but I don't think she has. Yeah, she doesn't have anything on her passives that can do this. So as a support, obviously she's not here to do damage. It's good that she can heal. However, I do really like. No, was it this? I forget. Nope, it was this. This is probably the set I would run, and yeah, I think that's it for Compay's grid. Let's move on to whoever is next. Okay, guys, we're back on the Discord, and this time we're gonna take a look at Skyla and Togekiss. So there were 5-star tech, flying, we do electric, seasonal scout again. We'll move back till next November, and yeah, let's take a look at the stats. 593 HP, 228 attack, irrelevant. 164 defense. Yikes. 272 special attack. Okay. 188 special defense, 230 speed. Again, I don't know how to conceptualize this for people. It's hard for me to explain certain things. Like, I'm doing it again. Shoot. Okay, anyway. Sigma move is good tidings air slash. Get it? Good tidings we bring. Ha ha ha. Funny joke. Move increases the power if the target has a stats condition, which Skylar can do very easily. So, let's go. So, move 1's air slash. We know what air slash does. 30% chance to flinch. 2 gauge move. Yeah. X special attack. We know what that does. Move 3 is tri attack. So, small chances, I believe 20%. So, 20% chance to either burn, paralyze, or freeze. 3 gauge move, a lot of power, and then Gift of Joy raises the user's speed and crit rate, so that's +1, sharply raises attack, defense, special defense, accuracy, or evasion of all allied pairs at random. So that's like Rosanta's Shared Fortune, and okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's okay. Super Interference 1, so 10% increased chance for additional effects to happen, basically. So that's 10% chance, so that's 30% chance for something to happen for tri-attack, and 40% chance to flinch, which is honestly not bad for tri-attack. Foul Fighting, 50% boost when the target is flinching, confused, or trapped, pretty good. And then flying shift. Normal moves become flying, so that means you have flying moves. That's pretty good. So Skylar can do a lot of damage, and we'll see that on her grid that I will show you right now. Give me a minute. Okay, so we're back on Skylar's grid. So Skylar can actually output a lot of damage. She already has a 50% boost on her passives. So let's just go with a full-on attacking grid. We'll do that. Flinch hitter. No, it's for sync moves. Where is it? Lucky chance, speedy entry. So there it is. So ramming speed, again, really good. So the thing about Togekiss is that you cannot pair this up with actual Skyla, Miss Charlton Skyla, Gym Leader Skyla, whatever, because the game doesn't allow you to have two of the same sync pair on the same team, which is understandable. So you're going to have to find someone else to max out her speed, which you can use Samurott. Hilbert and Samurott max speed instantly. So yeah. You can do Dirty Fighting 3, which is probably what you're going to want to do. Do that. Was it Scorcher from being burned? Freeze Energy 2. So, I think so. So Rising Tide is for sync moves. So Tokus can do a lot of things, which is really good. 10, 3, it's 13. So Scorcher. So you can either at this point for max damage, either go for Freeze Energy 2 and do something like this. Actually, can you actually pick up this? So you can do this for a lot of damage, but obviously you can't burn and paralyze. Oh no, that's just I lied. So you're gonna want to do something like this, which basically means you're gonna have to kind of freeze, forcefully freeze, which is not impossible. You compare this thing up with Glalie. Glacia and Glalie have a 30% chance to freeze on Ice Beam or something. I believe it's 30% chance, so it's not impossible. And I think Alolan Sandslash also has like a 30% chance to freeze an Ice Cold Spear. So it's overall really good. As for the last few nodes, you can like pick up like a Tri-Attack again, or if you don't want that, you can pick up some special attack and speed, or you can pick up another Tri-Attack and maybe speed. So this is like her first set, I think, that I would do. Now this is just first impressions. I haven't really planned any of this. So for her like basic set or whatever, I would think maybe something like this. Like I usually like going for all the MP refreshes. And once again you have 3. Now sometimes it is optimal not to use all the energy just for the sake of getting through certain battles. So this is there a way to optimize this? I don't know. You probably like it depends on how her set is run, which you can exchange one of these, whatever. I don't know. So that's +1. So basically, yeah. So that's pretty good. This is 3 out of 5. Yeah, I guess. Now what I would recommend never going for, honestly, Soup Up. Yeah, 30% chance when I get hit, but Skyla's attack, I don't think you want to be taking damage with Skyla. You could, but I would recommend not to, because literally you can use other supports to get Skyla to max special attack, like Sabrina, probably the first thing that comes to one's mind. Another thing I would avoid is Scorcher. It's not bad, but Skyla can do Tokus can do so many other things that I don't think you really want Scorcher. As for like a sync nuke build, something like this, 4, 8, opposed to 10, yeah. Okay, so you can do something like this, I think, 8, 5, and then we need something with 3, but there's nothing but 3 on this grid, and then 3, yeah. So you can do like Impervious, and so you can do something like this, which I think is what I would do. You can pair this thing up with Acerola if you want, I guess. I don't think doing this, yeah, you don't have enough. So this will be like a good sync nuke set. Rising Tide, more stats have been raised, more passive sync moves. Impervious, you can't lower the stats. Flinch hitter, sync moves when target's flinching. And then I think you already have something on her thing. So it's already 270 at 3 out of 5. 220, but with the buffs it's 270. And then 30% boost when affected by status condition. 50% when the target's flinching, and not 30% the more stats are raised. So overall, Tokus can do a lot of things, and I think I already went over her like standard grid, yeah. So like first impressions, what I would do is like this. I hate when this happens. It's like this, I guess. Like I don't know what else to do in this position. You don't have anything that costs 3, which sucks. So I would just pick up like HP, and that's it. So yeah, that's my first impressions for Tokus. We're gonna move on to Brendan next, and we'll finish off with Gloria and Gloria and Zation. So I'll see you in a sec. Bye. Actually, no, I don't have to say that, haha, because I don't have to change screens. So we can stay right here. Click Septile. And here's Septile. We're gonna switch to 3 out of 5. Now, I think a lot of people were expecting Septile to have its mega on the grid or something. I was too, but I guess DeNA made like a composite Brendan where they used Brendan's a newer model from ORS, but they used his they used like Septile without, even though he has his mega. It's weird, I know, but it looked like composite Septile to me. Anyway, sorry. So the first thing I would do for Septile for his offense grid is this, this, and then 3. Do you have anything that costs 3 again? Of course you don't. Do you realistically need accuracy? Not really. You can pair this thing up with Sabrina or Lily, and I think preferably Lily, because he can already get himself to max crit. So Lily would probably be the best support for this thing, and you can already get max accuracy, so the accuracy is not really that big of a deal. Now you have ramming speed, which is a 30% boost the more the speed's been raised, and because he has haste on his grid, you can't lower his speed, so that's here to stay. Charging something another 50% in stun, which you can do with if you have 3 out of 5 Lyra, which I do not. You can either use Lyra, Blaine, or Ho-Oh. I would have to use Blaine. I don't want to have 2 strikers on the team, so I would use Blaine. And yeah, this is like the standard grid. Yeah, so I think something else you can do is his sync nuke, which, ooh, this could be rough. That cost a lot. Something like this, I would think, which inertia. So you grab inertia. I don't think you actually have enough for that last one, so you can drop this if you want, and you can pick up this, and then you can pick up this. You will leave one behind, but I think overall getting the top one is a bit more important. Yeah, now, wait, I just realized, so that's his sync nuke set. You can do a bullet seed grid if you want, if you're feeling risky, you could. You can do, like, again, you can do the same thing. What is this? So, a 10% chance to flinch on bullet seed, which isn't that bad, honestly. Wait. This doesn't work, right? No, it doesn't. Oh, you're so lucky. I mean, you can drop 1 Leaf Storm refresh, and do this, and then do that. So we have max accuracy Leaf Storms without supports, and you still have 1 move gauge refresh on Leaf Storm with a 10% chance to flinch on Bolt Seed, just like Skyla's Gust. So this is also a valid option. However, I think I would prefer... What? Oh no. So then, I think I would prefer something like this. And yeah, I don't think, like, if you're using this thing like Battle Villa, something like this. I said so many something like that. I'm trying to organize thoughts. I'm sorry. So you can do something like this, and then do Speeding Sun, I guess. Which is very good. And I think Brendan's getting a 6-star EX too, which means his sync nuke grid can actually do a lot of good damage. That's not what I wanted to do. Mine is 15, excuse me? Which means you can do... Wait, what did I do for his sync nuke grid? It's this, because you just want his sync nuke, I think. 5. Why am I... I have to watch back the recording. Why is this not working now? Hello? Oh, there we go. Yeah, like you can do something like this. I don't think you don't have enough for anything else, but something like this, and then HP 246, something like that. Um, yeah, I guess. This is probably like I'm excited to use Brendan because I actually have him. I actually have him 5 out of 5. I think 5. I think 5 out of 5. I'm pretty sure it's 5 out of 5 or something. But I have him at least 3 out of 5. So I'm really excited to actually use Brendan now. Whether he has his mega or not, I'm still really excited to use him. So yeah, we're gonna finish off now. I'm gonna go get Gloria's stats and moves and whatever. I'll see you guys in a minute. Don't go anywhere, please. Guys, I'm back, and we're here with Gloria and Zacian. Who knows anymore? So, physical striker, steel type, weak to fire, 5-star, scout method, gotcha. She's a Pokefair coming on Monday, the November 30th, or that's my time anyway, 29th if depending on your time zone, but the 30th for me. So, max level stats 561 HP, 390 attack, 162 defense, 252 special attack, 162 special defense, 394 speed. Attack, you don't even have to know that attack is sky high, and it's gonna, obviously, with the buffs, obviously, it's a legend, you know. Okay, yes, it's a striker, attack's gonna be high. Special attack's relevant, defense is fantastic, obviously, and speed, great, amazing. Anyway, so Sing move. We saw the Sing move yesterday in the trailer. Glorious Behemoth Bash. Get it? Glorious, because her name's Gloria. Glorious. You guys get it? It's so fun. Anyway, so 30% boost if I've already used this thing, which is good, I guess. Like that's pretty good. Now I already looked over her moves and whatever, and while editing the last video, I did have to look at the grid, and from what I remember, it doesn't look like she has any multipliers for Behemoth Bash, but we'll get Behemoth Bash? I'm thinking of Zabzenta. Behemoth Blade, sorry. I played Shield, so I'm used to seeing Behemoth Bash, sorry. So, move 1, obviously, is the massive Behemoth Blade. Power increases if I have a Sync buff. I don't know how much this buff is. Is it going to be just like the Sync move, which is 30% or something? Which is going to be a massive move. Move gauge boost, we know what that does. Play rough, okay, that's pretty good. And laser sharp focus, reduce it so you use move counter by 1, +2 attack, ensure the next attack will be a crit. I guess that's okay. Okay, we'll get to like a team comp for her in a minute, because I think this is what everyone wanted me to talk about, or what wants to hear people talk about. So passive 1, Fierce Entry, I assume that's to mimic Intrepid Sword, even though Intrepid Sword's only +1. So I guess this is Intrepid Sword ×2, I don't know. Move gauge refresh 4, again, just like red, 50% chance to refresh the move gauge by 1 when a move is successful. Sing Burst 1 restores 1 MP when a sing move is used for the first time. So what this means is, Zacian can get himself to max attack by himself, because when he comes in he gets +2, he can use laser sharp focus to get the +4, then when he sinks he gets that back, so he's able to get the +6 by himself, which means he just needs max crit, which you can use either Sabrina, Phoebe, or Lyra, or someone else I'm probably forgetting. But those are the 3 big ones that comes to mind for me. And yeah, so let's get to the Sing grid, and I'll go over my first impressions and what I think about the grid and stuff. So don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So we're back on Zacian's grid, and we're gonna go over certain things. Now, I think the first thing you're gonna want is to get Behemoth Bash, 100%. Something else you're gonna want to get. Now this new thing, Crit Ferocity 2, 30% chance to raise the attack when they use lance crit. I mean, you can do this. I don't see a point in it, considering I already get to max attack by... He already gets himself to max attack, so I don't see much of a point in this. The move gauge boost... God, can we... Move gauge boost and move gauge boost, move gauge refresh. I don't see a point, because I already have 2 move gauge refreshes on Behemoth Bash and another one on my passive, so I don't know. It's fine, I guess, but I don't think you would want to pick it up. What else you want? MP refresh 1, 20% chance to refresh this. I don't think that's relevant, honestly. You're only going to need to refresh once, which I can already do when he sinks for the first time. Burst in, I guess that can work, but it's surrounded by so many more expensive things that I don't think it's much worth. Same thing with Adrenaline, not really worth. You have Signature Leaf and Signal Suit Elisa, who can already reduce the countdown, as well as Signal Suit Cynthia. So there's no reason to really do the adrenaline. Something else out. Oh wait, he also has Head Start. Don't do this. I don't. It's not worth. 100% not worth. I don't. 100%. Something else you're also going to want to do is I would grab Headstrong, so I can't. No one can lower my attack. Now when I was fiddling around with this, the first thing I did was grab this. What is this? Honor roll 2, so it's 20. Play rough, I believe, lowers attack, if I'm not mistaken. Correct? Yes. So very small chance to lower attack. So 20. This is another 20%. So that's 20. So what, a 40-ish% chance to lower attack, which is okay. But what I wanted to pick up was super duper effective in case there was a very weak stage. Zation can come in and just blow something up. Now, obviously, just pick up the last attack, and its attack is, I believe, really high at 450, not the highest, but not the lowest. I think Steven and Metagross still have a higher attack than that. I want to say Nolan and Pinsir also do, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So this is probably, in my opinion, the only set you're ever going to want to run on this thing. There are other things you can do, but I think personally, this is the set that you'll see people running most of the time. Other options are you can run a mono Behemoth Bash grid. So if you don't want Headstrong, which I still recommend picking up Headstrong because it's a good passive. So like I said, she doesn't have any multiplier. She doesn't have a single multiplier on this grid. The only multiplier you're gonna have if you're able to pull it is Critical Strike 2 for the Lucky skill. Like, oof, I don't know, man. That's like you can do something like this, also, which is still just as good, and it goes from 156 to 166, which is insane. And I think you can still pick this up, but then you're left with 3. So, you know, a sync. Could you do a sync move? I mean, you could. Would I recommend it? No, just don't. Like, you can do this, or if you don't want the extra 10% on play rough, you can do like this, I guess. And if you don't like, you can still pick that up, and yeah, but I would honestly like you can do like this, but I don't think you want to sync nuke with this thing. You could, it's okay, but personally, I think I do think that this is what I would run 100% of the time. As for a team comp with this thing, you already get max attack by yourself. No reason to run like this thing with like Phoebe, especially since she doesn't have a grid yet. So I would personally run this thing with Sabrina. Oh my god. I would personally run this thing with Sabrina or Lyra. I think mainly Sabrina for the heals, and probably Skyla again for the heals, or maybe Signal Suit Leaf to get this thing move faster, and for the heals, and for the poison, and for the defense drop. So yeah, probably Signal Suit Leaf and Sabrina or something. Yeah, and I think that's it, guys. Um, I'm not gonna promise anything. I would like to summon Uncloria because I feel like we're gonna, just like we more or less needed Nate or Blue or Rosanta for the time travel event. I feel like we're gonna need Gloria for the prestige event or similar. So I will try to summon Gloria. If I can't, I'm sorry. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It helps me a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.